Hi, this is a very short video with a purpose to document the sexual dimorphism in the earth tiger tarantula, also called the Himalayan earth tiger tarantula, the Haplocosmia himalayana. You see, there are two individuals in this frame, one on the left, the other on the right. They both appear to be same, almost similar in size, though the one on the right is slightly bigger than the counterpart on left. If you further notice, the cephalothorax and abdomen of the one on left are almost of the same size, and the colors are also very similar. The colors are slightly lighter than the knee, and they almost are the same. I must also tell you that these spiders had molted just a few days back, around a week. The one on the right, if you compare it with the previous counterpart, then the abdomen is definitely of a different shade than that of the cephalothorax. It's more dark, grayish, and quite of the color of the lower parts of the limbs. The creamish color is missing here. Let's get a comparative look. There you see. Perhaps you can make the difference. The second difference is with regard to the front palps. This particular one in the center, in the male, it is like a boxing glove, while in the female, it's almost the same size. Remember, the ones that you are seeing as the smaller legs in the front, adjacent to the fangs, are the palps. Here, the male also has a pair of them, although they are not clearly in the picture here, but they are the ones adjacent to the fangs. The eyes sit atop in same fashion in both of them. You may be wondering about this little patch on the apical part of the abdomen. That is as a result of shedding of hair, I believe. And these are the palps folded in the front. Here is the male with its palps, and you can notice, let me blow some air over it. Okay, this is the same scale on which I have the male and the same scale on which I have the female. You can definitely make out the female is bigger. Let me try to get a view from the sides of the palps. Though it's difficult because of the reflection, but the palps, the apical part of the palps, they are slightly bulged. I'll put a photograph of the same so as to give a clear dimension. This is different from the female. They are both very skittish and very fast. I'll now blow some little air over this one and see whether it reveals its palps. There it runs. The idea is to get a view of the palps. Slightly more. Just slightly more. Move a little bit, boy. Or maybe I should move a little and get this view. There you see the lower part of this pulp is slightly bulged, while in the female it isn't so. It's pretty smooth. Once again, here it's moving. You can see the bottom part of the pulps, front pulps, are bulged, quite bulged, and pink. There you see, this is a male. This is the male organ, while in the female, this thing is lacking. There you see, in the male parts are so predominant. There you see again. So this is a male and this is a female. This is the dorsal view. Ventrally, a differentiation can be easily done by observing for the presence or absence of the epigynium. This is the pulp, and you can see the male organ there. Isn't it? So this is how you can distinguish from the frontal view of the male or female. Secondly, as I said, there is another method, that is the ventral method, by which one can get a differentiation between the male and female by the presence or absence of the epigynium. The presence ensures a femininity and absence mentions masculinity. Here is another view of the male parts. Male fangs. You can see they are thicker, bulbous, and slightly swollen at the apex, thus forming what is called as a typical boxer glove, which is missing here. So I'll end the video now. The purpose being solved, being able to differentiate between a male and a female, Haplocosmia himalayana. Thank you very much.